Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. All right, let's chant a little japa here. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram. Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Gauranga, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, 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 Om Nityananda, 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 Gora Chandra, 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 Gora Chandra. Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra. Gora, 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 Goranga, 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 Goranga. Shri Krishna Shri Krishna Chaitanya 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Oh, my Lord, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nimai Pandit, 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 Nimai, 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 Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra. All right, let's see here. Let's see, Jaya Jaya, Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda. Okay, let's read from Lochandas Thakur, Narahari Chakravarti. Let's see here. It's here. Okay, Srinivas returns to Gauda. This is Bhakti Ratnakara. We're back? Okay, good. We're back. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. All right, let's see more zoom out. Okay. Oops, I lost it. Okay. Srinivas Acharya returns to Gauda. Having received news of his disciples in Gauda, Ramachandra Srinivas decided to return home and hastily took leave from everyone in Vrindavan. On the auspicious day of the full moon of the month of Vishaka, the Simhasan Yatra of Radha Raman took place. On this occasion, there was a large festival in the house of Sri Bhatta Goswami, and Srivas enjoyed the festivities. Sri Jiva Goswami announced that Srivas would return to Gauda, and on the day after the full moon, Sri Jiva once again entrusted Shamananda to Srinivas. He also gave Srinivas some books. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to read something else today. We're going to read from this again. Chaitanya Shikshamrita. The first shower, first rainfall of nectar. This is from Sri Chaitanya Shikshamrita. The first shower, obeisances to their lordships of Sri Radha and Krishna. Within this world, there are countless philosophies, which, although attempting to reach the truth, are all incomplete and mutually contradictory, because their is in bewilderment. All these philosophies find their perfection in Krishna Bhakti, devotion to Krishna. you know, that's what I found. I mean, it's so amazing he's saying these things. You know, I notice with this devotion, this kind of bhakti, and that's why I know it's real. It agrees with the realizations of beings like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, because I notice I could look at any philosophy, any like I could the Buddhist sayings, and any philosophy, and you could see and cause it to become complete in its relationship to Krishna, and otherwise everything is partial. It's a partial understanding, part of the truth, like Brahman, like the idea of Brahman is only part of the truth. See, that's why the Brahman realized people are not considered fully self-realized by Vaishnava standards. In their standards, they are. They believe that they're partial understanding that they're not this body, material body. They're not the material mind or material emotions. That's all illusion, see, to a person that is Brahman realized. But that's only part of the truth. See, we are our spiritual body. That's not clear to a person that is Brahman realized, because they don't even believe in any bodies. They believe in just oneness with the God's energy and all kinds of other speculations. It's not just one idea. A lot of people have different ideas, but they're all partial understanding. See, so they don't believe in any bodies. They don't know they have a spiritual body. Okay? They don't believe there's a personal God. God for them is impersonal. See, it's partial understanding. See, so everything is complete in Krishna. This was Brahma's realization in Brahma Samhita. Everything, in Bhagavatam actually says, everything is complete in you, Lord. Okay? Everything is complete. You feel complete. Just like partial understanding of the absolute truth was Veda Vyasa's teaching Varnashram Dharma. See? And he was feeling incomplete. But not only Varna, also liberation, Varnashram Dharma, regulative devotional practices. But in himself, he was feeling incomplete. See, and so anyway, he couldn't figure out what his problem was. Why wasn't he feel happy at heart? He was doing all these welfare things for people. See, and then so anyway, the guru comes, Shiksha Guru, for even Veda Vyas. Who was that? Narada Muni. He was an ecstatic devotee who realized that everything is complete in Krishna. See, because of devotion, pure devotion, ecstatic devotion, the kind that you see here in this Sangha here. See, this is complete. There's nowhere else to go. For Vaishnavas, this is the only door for them. They can try and squirm out into being new age, like in ISKCON, they have new age gurus now, speaking about Mayavadi philosophies in Vaishnavism and try to discuss, they can try to squirm away from this door, but the door is the real Vaishnava, man, who is complete in love for Krishna, life's ultimate goal. See? Chapter 23, Majalila. There's nowhere else. There's nowhere else to go from Vaidhi Bhakti. And that's eventually all those Vaidhi Bhaktis, and Purushyat included, will think, is there anything more? Because they will never feel complete in just doing Vaidhi Bhakti. Maybe okay for now. Maybe it's better than just being a sense enjoyer in the material world. They get some, potency from austerities, and they think, oh, wow, I found it. This is it. But eventually they'll get bored. We get bored of everything. That's not complete. Everything is complete in Krishna. That is the example we're here to show. Everything is not just complete in Krishna. Everything is complete in love of Krishna. If you don't have love for Krishna, you can be Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You can be chanting till you're blue in the face. Okay? And still you won't feel complete because the love for Krishna hasn't awakened. That has to be given as a gift at a certain time. And then you have to be a receiver. You have to want to receive that gift, and appreciate it. Otherwise, So everything is complete in the love for Krishna. See? So, and after that, you'll never be looking like, is there anything beyond that? Because there isn't. And it's kind of hard to understand this unless you're experienced devotee, relishing devotional mellows, because you can't believe of anything like that. In this world, in the material mind, you always have to have another goal. You always have to see a different movie, right? You can't see the same old movie again. Who likes reruns? Well, devotees do. We rerun the holy name every day. How come we don't get bored of chanting the holy name? How come we don't get bored of reading the same pastimes or quoting the verses? How come I don't get bored quoting Bhagavad Gita 10:10 1,000 times? Must be at least 10,000 times I've quoted that verse. I love that verse. That verse is lovable. That verse is ever fresh and applicable in so many ways, in many different contexts. Or any of the verses quoted here. Arjuna, because you're my disciple, my devotee, and my friend, therefore you're qualified to understand transcendental knowledge. Oh, I love that. Why? Because the Lord loves that. He likes to hear it over and over again. So therefore, Goharidas does too. Thank God. Thank you, Lord, for giving me that ability, that appreciation, your appreciation. That's like that devotee, in the Saints of Raj. It's a great story. The story is this guy who was very austere, man. Anyway, through sadhana siddha, and mercy of a Vaishnava, he attained the darshan of Radha and Krishna, he realized Radha and Krishna, they appeared before him, said, "What do you, oh, we're here. What do you want? You want to, you want to be a big king? You want all the money in the world? You want to be a ruler? You want to have mystic powers? What do you want?" And he looked at Radha and Krishna, says, "I want your happiness." And Radha and Krishna look at each other and says, "Now this is an intelligent devotee." That's what I got, my friends. Believe it or not. And it's fantastic, man. The happiness of Krishna is wonderful. There's nothing more wonder. I just want more of that happiness. But that's where surrender comes in. That's where receiving the gift, either in a previous life or this life, comes in. Because that's the door. You got to go through the door, through the mercy of a Vaishnava. That's what Lord Chaitanya taught. He used to fold the dhotis of the devotees and, wash their clothes and fold their dhotis. And then he'd give them Ganga water and everything. They said, "What are you doing, Vishvambar?" "Oh, well, hey, man, you guys have Krishna, man. I want to serve you, man, because that's the only way to get Krishna. I want the mercy of a Vaishnava to get Krishna." See, because he knew it's a gift. His devotees had Krishna. They had relationship with Krishna. He said, "Oh, you have relation with Krishna. You're the only way I can get relationship, so I'm going to serve you." That's why people, they inconclusive. They feel they have to serve everybody, even in our sangha. I got to serve this homeless person. I got to do this service for this person, and all these services for these other people. I got to do pious deeds. See that path and all that. No, you don't. That's not conclusive. All you have to do is dedicate your full life here, to awakening devotion to Krishna, get Krishna's happiness. And Krishna will be so pleased with you, even if you didn't do another pious deed your whole life. You didn't even give a dime to another homeless person. See? Where have you heard preaching like this? Nowhere. Yeah. No, you serve the Vaishnavas who have ecstatic devotion to Krishna, and that's going to be your reward. And that is the greatest reward in the world. There ain't a greater reward than that, man. That reward is eternal. Everything else is temporary. Go feed thousands and millions of homeless people, and your reward is in heaven. For a million, you can maybe stay there for 1,000,000 years. I don't know. For your good karma. See, you still got karma. See, your good karma. Oh, you did all those pious deeds. There you go. Have 1,000,000 years. And at the end of the 1,000,000 years, which goes very fast up there, by the way, all of a sudden you feel yourself drawing back down to the material world. And you might, "What happened? I thought I was in heaven. I was going to stay there." Well, not exactly. Didn't you listen to Gaur Hari Das? "Well, I'm too busy doing pious deeds." Well, he was telling you the truth, man. You follow that path. You didn't believe when he said all you have to do is engage in serving the Vaishnavas. Serve your guru, serve the Vaishnavas who have ecstatic devotion, attain the prize. They went in the door, they become the shepherds of the sheep. All you have to do is commit yourself to that path, and then everything is included. It's what's included is eternal life. Now you can go to the kingdom beyond even the demigods. See, people don't believe me when I say that. Only people like Govinda and Lalita Ganga and some others here. They believe that, Janaki. Okay? And they realize that too. They realize, wow, I'm getting eternal life. Look at this. I get transcendental ras, man. I can relish devotional mellows because, I listen to Gaur Hari Das and I believe him. And what he says works. Believe it or not, the guy with the t-shirt has something to do like a promise keeper. Well, I'm just telling you the promises of the Lord. I love the promises, even in the Bible. They're given by the authorities in the Bible, man. They know how God works. You follow the path the Lord really wants in this world, the deliverance path to be delivered finally once and for all. You're one of the few that are chosen because many are called, but a few of you have your ears opened by the miracle of hearing, and Krishna opens your ears and your eyes so you can perceive that what's before you is the absolute eternal truth and your salvation forever is in pure devotional service. The happiness of God is right there before you, right here, right now. If somehow by some miracle your eyes and ears pop open, you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. And then Krishna awakens in your heart, and that's the truth, man. You found the real destination, eternal destination. You found the real path to it. See, the spiritual master is the door to it, is the path to it. They give you the life. The life is what they have. They give you their life. Yeah, you want Krishna's happiness? You want Krishna's life? Yeah, well, you get it through Guru, man. He's got Krishna's life, or she's got Krishna's life. He or she has Krishna's happiness if they're realized souls, and that's where you get it. That's the dispensing unit. Otherwise, you don't get it from these gurus, Jaipataka or Radhanath. Do you see? Do they have Krishna's happiness? Do they have Krishna's tears or Lord Chaitanya's tears? Do they have the laughter of God? The relishing of transcendental mellows in the holy name. Do any of them have it? Even one? Or do you just believe Narayan Raj and Radhakund Babaji's are always going, but I'm holding back the ecstasy? You believe that? Yeah, because that's why you don't have it. Because you're being scammed, man. So many ways. That's all I've been teaching all about this. When you believe this opinion and this word by experienced person, don't think I haven't been around. Even in this world, I've looked around, I've experienced many things. And this is the truest of the true. And we're just here to share it. I'm here to, here's this book, man. The teachings, the instructions of Lord Chaitanya, the Shiksha of Lord Chaitanya. That's what you get here every day. I was ordered by Prabhupada directly in that lucid dream to give the teachings, the real teachings of Lord Chaitanya, which are unknown to Narayan Maharaj. Yes, he's unknown. He said it takes many lifetimes to get prema if you follow his path. And he's thinking that's really good. Well, he doesn't know the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, the instructions of Lord Chaitanya. Same thing, Radhakund Babaji's. Do all these austerities and fastings and everything. They don't know the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. They don't know the grace of Lord Chaitanya, the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. They're not empowered to distribute that mercy of Lord Chaitanya, that grace, that ecstatic devotional spirit. But we are. We've already done it. We do it all the time. See, whoever's convinced. But unless you come and you hear this preaching, you'll never be convinced, because all you do is you hear the preaching of those who are under the thumb of Putana and Kalya. They serve those principalities all in the name of serving Krishna and Radha. Isn't that what Putana did? She went to Vrindavan and faked everybody out looking like a real devotee, but she had no real devotion. And she was not conclusive like Johann. He's trying to imitate what the mercy that we have here. Can you see? This is great teaching. You see how he's doing that? He's the real devotee. He's the real friend of Vishaka, not Gaur Das now, his guru, who he was with for 6 years, more than 6 years. And he was praising up and down and all this. He gets a little chastisement and he's gone. See? He's the real devotee now. So who's real? Is it Gaur Das? Is really who's empowered by the real Krishna? Is it Gaur Das or is it over there? So I explain how it's over there conclusively. See? So he's caught up in that. They're all caught. Everybody that becomes a spiritual master representing the Gaudiya Vaishnava line, and that is not a real resident Vrindavan, like Prabhupada said, is under the authority of Putana, is a servant of Putana. That's how she keeps these who will not come through the real door out of Vrindavan, and that's how the Lord keeps the association clean there. Oh, if you're not willing to get washed, he never did like purification, did he? He always said, you don't need to be purified. Chanting the holy name is enough, like I do. I don't believe in Gaura Hari Das's way. No need for purification. Okay? So anyway, that's inconclusive. Yeah. So if you have any comments, put them up there. Don't just be bumps on a log. Oh, I was reading from this book. I will begin this book, Sri Chaitanya Shikshamrita, by offering my respects to Sri Krishna Chaitanya, the bestower of Krishna Bhakti. There you go. The bestower of Krishna Bhakti. Why is people teaching some other path? Why was Narayan Raj teaching some other path? That Lord Chaitanya is the bestower of Krishna Bhakti. Oh, you know what they said? Some of the devotees, they speculate on different things. Oh, well, that was, see, Lord Chaitanya was the bestower of Krishna Bhakti, but now there's not that kind of bhakti anymore. I heard classes like that from their gurus now. Oh, that was back then they were bestowing Krishna Bhakti, but not now. Like the Lord just did it that one time for Kali Yuga. Well, he just appeared and then it's finished. See, this is what the Vaishnavas don't know. The gurus don't know. Narayan Raj doesn't know. And you could see, even in Jesus, people still get the Holy Spirit if the person has the mercy of Christ. See, the Spirit of Christ, the Spirit of Jesus, same Spirit. You can also get there. There's a lot of bullshitters out there, too. There's always been a lot of bullshitters. You need to meet a living, real devotee engaged in pure worship of God. It's the only real way. So many bullshitters out there, so many Johann types in Christianity, even. Bullshitters, they're actually offensive to God, and it's called sahaja. That's sahaja. Offensive to God are these gurus also. They're actually offended. They're not. God is not pleased with Radhanath and all these guys. Not pleased at all, because the way you please the Lord is you honor the book Bhagavat. See, this is honoring the book Bhagavat. See, the real spiritual master that you worship, that is authorized to be worshipped, is a resident Vrindavan, and they have symptoms and qualities. See? And when you honor them, you respect their word and you learn from their word, you get purified, and very quickly love of God awakens in your heart. Krishna arises in your heart. You start to get more blissful. You get even before that arising, you get the rays, and that's destroying anarthas, and you get the word that destroys anarthas, unwanted things in a way, unwanted conclusions. You let go of those things, and then you have that full awakening of love of God in the heart. Now you know the truth, like Govinda, like Lalita, like others. You know who you are. And if not, you're getting the rays. You get increasing realization to the point of a really major awakening. That's being like born again, or Krishna being born in you, and that's permanent, man. That's forever. Yeah. One devotee said today, I won't mention any names, oh, Krishna left me today. Krishna left me. Oh, yeah, well, he does that sometimes, and it's always a reason behind it. Maybe he got a little overly proud and he leaves, and that's your purification. That's pretty easy. Huh? For a devotee, Krishna leaving is the purification. Krishna appearing, see, it's only an appearance. He appears to leave. He just hides and looks and watches. And you go, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? That's your punishment. That's your purification. The Lord just disappears, hides for a little bit, then he comes back. Increases your desire to, he likes to see, oh, this person really desires me, wants my association. So he reciprocates. That's why you can only get this here, from a person who actually, has association with the Lord. Otherwise, you don't know who the Lord is, and you don't know who to miss. You think you're missing your wife, which is in the modes of nature usually. You're missing your money, which is in the modes of nature. It's a material object. You're missing your son or your daughter. That's also the modes of nature. See, but missing Krishna, that is rare, unique, and you only get that by association with real residents of Vrindavan. You get those rays, man, that start to get you on this path, see, and purify you to the point of realizing these things. Have an awakening. There are three objects in this universe: matter, conscious entities, and the Lord. See, this is what the Vedas teach. This is what 99.9% of the world, maybe of the universe, different living entities, they're not clear about that. See, this is how simple Krishna consciousness is. And when devotional taste awakens, then you can relish these truths, the simplicity of the truth. See? There are three objects in this material universe. See, objectives. See? Conscious entities and the Lord and matter. So there's conscious living entities who are directly or indirectly conscious. So you're indirectly conscious when your object is matter. When your object is Krishna's transcendental potency in his name and pastimes, you become conscious. Otherwise, you go unconscious of the truth by desiring matter, to be bonded by matter, loving wealth, loving man, loving woman. See, loving buildings, loving name and fame, loving to be worshipped, desiring to be worshipped, desiring money, desiring all these, hankering for the material world. Control, even, that's an object, a subtle object, desiring to control living entities, to be a controller like God. See, fit in these three categories. So the whole problem is the living entities only or mostly understand and are unconscious because of attachment to matter. Matter matters to them. See, what matters to devotees, that's why sadhu sangha is the ultimate way. There ain't any better path than this, man, because you're going to hear the truth and the truth will set you free. See? 99% of the world, this world here, don't know this, have not distinguished these three things. These Vaishnavas have not distinguished matter in relationship to the true nature of the Lord. They haven't. If they did, they'd recognize the real Prabhupada. If they recognized the real Prabhupada, they'd recognize somebody who comes in his vein, see? The vein of gold, comes in that line, the devotional line, and they would see the progress. See, we're giving the progressive step in the real line. See, here you get attached to spirit, the spiritual nature of Krishna. There, it wasn't clear. See? Okay, do Vaidhi, man. Still, you're unconscious. Vaidhi Bhakti is just, you give less intelligent people who are not clear who Krishna really is yet. See, this is postgraduate. Now, see, they're not clear. So they know, okay, they study, okay, matter is the world, matter is man, woman, this and that. Okay. So they go up to the point of sannyas, renouncing matter, right? Matter, oh yeah, matter still matters to them, but they're renouncing it dryly. You see, this is what Narayan Raj taught, Radhakund Babaji's teach, because they can't reach this stage. They don't know what it is. They don't know how to reach it. See, they don't know about the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, but we do. We distribute it. People do get prema here, even though they're not doing severe austerities and everything all these other gurus are teaching. And some are teaching they don't even follow the severe austerity. That's only for you. Just like these elites. Oh, you guys do austerity. You guys go without, but not us. You know, rules for you, but not for us, type of thing. Okay? Where we just Lord Chaitanya distributed his mercy to be raised to the ecstatic platform very quickly. See, and that you do an association of a real guru has that order. I have that order. See? If you don't accept this preaching, well, you don't get to go to Vrindavan. You'll go follow Narayan Raj's path. Oh yeah, many lifetimes you'll get prema instead of just getting it this lifetime, because we're in charge of the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. And we are. Just a fact, man. There ain't anybody else I've seen. Radhanath isn't in charge of the ecstatic. The mercy of Lord Chaitanya is prema, is devotion, and heavy, quick purification to get it. Because he could give it to you, but you can't rip a skin off the snake. You can't rip your identification with matter off like that. You have to gradually, get conditioned, transcendentally conditioned to this mercy. Yeah, to know who we are, because we have all these false IDs, identifications. So very quickly people get mercy here of Lord Chaitanya, ecstatic mercy. See? No, Radhanath can't do it. Narayan Raj couldn't do it. Radhakund Babaji's couldn't do it. I didn't see one person, I say, have the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. But we do it, and people can see it. But it's so amazing that they don't see it. None of these participants in these groups I mentioned, even though we're all over Facebook and sharing all the time for years, nobody can recognize the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. You know why? Arjuna, because you're my disciple, my devotee, and my friend, you're qualified to understand the real transcendental science of Bhakti Yoga. And we're not doing a Kapila Dev trip on everybody. Kapila Dev? Oh, mother, you sit in the cold water, do austerities for 20 years, and then we'll give you a little glimpse of Bhakti. No, we're doing Lord Chaitanya's. Lord Chaitanya's. Yeah, we're doing Lord Chaitanya's way. Yeah. Okay, what else we got here? Yeah, so three objectives. Objectives. The living entities have two objectives. So it could be spirit or matter. And so we teach how to make your objective spirit. We show you the glories of awakening this transcendental relationship with God, known by Lord Chaitanya, Radha, and Krishna. Okay? And in our line, we become aware of their glories and those deeper esoteric truths. See, and how to connect with the spiritual object and be happy forever. See, with the happiness you see here from the devotees engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, there's no better goal than that in life, and people just don't know it. There's no better treasure than that in life. There's no pearl of great price better than the transcendental loving service of the Lord. See? There's no better anything in this world. There's no better object to pursue than the transcendental loving service of the Lord, Lord Krishna and Radha and Krishna's transcendental body and qualities and names and all of that. That's a source of the greatest happiness. That's the source of the greatest spiritual potency. That's the source of the greatest inspiration. See, people need to know this, but they don't know this. Unless you really know that form of the Lord, that transcendental form of the Lord, you can't really teach it well. This is the problem with these spiritual masters. They're not really masters of spirit. They don't know clearly who Radha and Krishna are, or Lord Chaitanya, or their mercy, or the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. See, it's still available. You just got to find the real line. That's the idea with Christians. You find the real line and it's there. Okay, so I'm going to take a little break now. And thank you very much for coming, everybody. Still got 3 people. Oh, let's see. Oh, let me listen. Oh, well, let me check Tarun here, what he says, because I can't see him on my my thing here. If he's mentioned some things, we'll respond to. Okay, great. Here's a thoughtful person. He has things he says. The growth inside matters, not the matter outside. Krishna leaves, or we ourselves leave. Yeah. See, when Krishna leaves for a devotee, the devotee doesn't want that. But sometimes devotees get bewildered because we're just the size of an atom and we get overwhelmed by Maya and might leave sometimes for a lifetime or 2. Yeah. So that's the whole purpose of sticking close to sadhu sangha. It keeps us in the game. How can it be logical to believe it's within the masses? Everyone has got the narrow way, no way. Yeah, exactly. It's not in the masses of gurus. You notice there's masses of so many teachers, spiritual teachers. But how many are actually teaching you the deepest level of the spirit talked about by Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Krishna, Krishna's transcendental body, his transcendental mind, which are the scriptures purely. See? Transcendental body, which is the conclusive truth. Transcendental body, also the emotional body, the transcendental loving feelings, loving that God, that Krishna, awakening that love. And then you can begin to understand. Otherwise, you're unconscious. See, now we're becoming conscious by loving Krishna. And without that love of Krishna, you're basically unconscious, more or less. See? You're unconscious. You're conscious, but unconscious. You're indirectly conscious. You're not conscious that you're conscious. That's why real transcendental knowledge is you're getting the knowledge of the consciousness of God, of Krishna, of that supreme, unknowable, unattainable. But you're attaining that unattainable and that unknowable one. You're getting knowledge of that. So that's the mercy of the Lord in the real line. This is the real line. We prove it all the time. But if a person does not take the time to learn here, then their spiritual greed is just not strong enough. See, many are called and a few are chosen. And one by one, they seem to be coming. So let's see how it goes. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming, and we'll see you soon.